today I want to talk about 4 haircuts for textured hair. My name's Sharon, welcome back to my channel. I'd also love to hear from you guys. Let me know which of these cuts has worked best for you. Also, if you like this video, I'd appreciate if you showed your support by giving a big thumbs up. Okay, so let's get started. Whether you have wavy, curly, or kinky hair, there are a few different options for you to choose from. And I am going to put all the information below so you guys can check it out and do your research. It is going to vary a lot about what type of texture that you have on your head as well as how much hair that you actually have. So I've decided to go in alphabetical order, and the first one I want to talk about is CHA, or C-H-A. This stands for Curly Hair Artistry. Of the 4 that I'm going to be talking about, this is the one that I know the least about. It doesn't seem like there's that much information available. So what it seems like they do is that they study a variety of different methods about working with textured hair. I think they might also take HSM, or head shape matters, into account. And you can check out their website and read their reviews and see if you think that this would work for you. Now the number 2 is the Diva cut, and this is perhaps the most famous curly hair cut out there. It was invented by a woman called Lorraine Macy, and she also wrote the Curly Girl Handbook. I'm going to link to that below. And there's a few rules that she has for her haircuts. So first of all, the hair is cut dry. So I have wavy hair, so when my hair is wet, there's not a big difference. But if you have very curly hair, you'll know that when your hair is dry, there's kind of shrinkage. And then when it's wet, it can be very, very long. So she's advocating for cutting it dry. The second thing she does is she cuts it curl by curl. So she takes a section of your hair, she would take a section here, and she would cut it. And then she would do the same over here. And she says, cut the hair where it lies on your head. And she's all about giving your hair a good shape. She wants it to be well shaped. Now there are people who love this. There's also people who really don't like it at all. If you are one of those people who is going to be straightening your hair, this is not the haircut for you at all. Because what's going to happen is, since she's cutting it curl by curl, you're going to have some hairs that are here, some that are longer. It's just going to look like you have a bad haircut. Other people say that it just doesn't work for their hair because their hair does not clump the same every day. Like when they get their hair cut, it's a certain way, and then the next day it is very different. I do know that a lot of people, after they get their hair cut, their hair kind of goes into shock. And I have seen people, in tears after their haircut or what have you. Give it a week or so and let your hair get used to the new length that it has. The number 3 is also a famous one, and this is the Wee Dad cut. It is very much opposite of what the Diva cut is. So whereas the Diva cut is cutting your hair dry, the Wee Dad cut is cutting your hair wet. Wee Dad also does something called carve and slice. So what they do is they kind of take a section of your hair in a triangle and then they thin it down. They use the razoring or the thinning shears. So I think that the Wee Dad would definitely not work for me. I have low density hair, which means I don't have a lot of hair on my head. If you have thicker hair or high density hair, you have lots of hair and lots of volume, and you want to decrease the volume that you had, check into the Wee Dad cut. So I do know that it's very much opposite of the Diva cut. Now the last one, number 4, is the Rezo cut, and this is R-E-Z-O. And this seems to be a very new cut. The Rezo cut is all about volume. If you have type 3 hair texture and you're looking for volume, look into the Rezo cut. There's not too much information out there. I have seen a few videos. So the hair is cut dry, and it seems like she takes large sections and cuts it. So what she does is she kind of likes a rounded shape. So what this is going to mean is they're going to be high layers. So for example, this section here, it might be cut this short so that the layers start up here, and you get lots and lots of volume. So look that up, that is the newest one. So these are the 4 main types of haircuts for textured hair that you can get in salons. And I do understand that you can do self-cuts or DIY cuts or at-home cuts or what have you. If you're looking into doing that, the most popular one is perhaps the unicorn cut. And I have tried that by myself, and I've gotten very mixed outcomes depending on where I put the ponytail on top of my head. So it does work for some people, it might not work for other people. Make sure you guys do your research and remember that hair grows. So I gave you guys the information about 4 of these cuts. I'd love to hear from you guys, like I said at the beginning. Let me know which of these cuts is your favorite, or which one that you absolutely hate and would not work for your hair. Please like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to get more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.